Good morning and welcome back to Log Cabin Firewood. Today on the channel, we are going to try and blast through some of these logs that we got delivered a couple weeks ago from Blandsford Tree Service and Brad at Firewood at the Furnace. Stick around. So I know a lot of people don't like the thought of paying for a load of logs. So let's talk about first why I decided to buy a load of logs. Well, the first reason that I decided to buy a load of logs was because I didn't have any wood to split or process. So there's the first reason why I had to buy a load. Now this load is mostly ash and hickory, as we discussed on that previous video. But I mean, it's perfect. It's good stuff. I needed bundle wood, so Brad was thoughtful enough to give me some ash. And ash, as you know, most of it's standing dead, but you still got to split it open and see what it is before you give it to your customers. You don't want to give them wet wood. The second reason I decided to buy a load of logs is that this is super convenient. This is right here, a few steps away from my house. If I get hungry, I can go eat. If I want to go change my clothes or take a shower, I can. If I gotta go use the bathroom, I can. Convenience. You're definitely paying for convenience here. But that's what's nice about this. If I want to cut one log, I can. And it's here. I can see the progress. If I want to cut all of it, it's gonna take me a couple hours, but I can. And I can still go inside and grab a bite to eat, or a drink, or a snack, or use the bathroom, or do whatever I have to do, and I'm not away from the house if something catastrophic happens. The third reason why I bought a load of logs. Let's face it, yeah, there's a ton of tree service companies out there, and there's a ton of tree service companies that will bring you wood for free. I'm okay with that. I've dealt with that for a couple years, and most of them do not have a grapple truck. So they're either bringing in a dump trailer, such as mine, or they're bringing in their large dump truck and it has a dump body on it, and then they are dumping the logs right here on my driveway. Now, had Brad dumped this on my driveway, I would have had big dents and chips and maybe a bunch more cracks in my driveway from these logs landing on the driveway. This isn't a light load. You know, trees are heavy, logs are heavy. So it was nice of Brad to be able to simply set these down with the grapple truck and not destroy my driveway anymore. And plus, most tree service wood you get is cut in such oddball sizes. Some of it could be 12 inches, like cut in, lengthwise, not diameter. I don't care if they bring me a 24-inch piece, but I can handle that. I don't care if they bring me a 36-inch piece, I can handle that. But when everything's less than 16 inches or even less than 8 foot, it is a hassle to mess with firewood, to cut firewood out of smaller pieces. I would rather have nice log lengths that I can have a nice good stick that I can measure out 16 inches to my liking and go from there. So the fourth reason I prefer getting a load of logs like this, and I'm okay with buying it. So when you do buy a load of logs and they are here, you're eliminating several steps of your entire process. So, for instance, here I'm going to cut this firewood. I'm going to roll it over to one of my splitters, either the Eastonmade Axis or the Eastonmade 916 hiding back there. And I'm gonna cut it, I'm gonna roll it over to the splitter, we're gonna split it, it's gonna go into the dump trailer, then we're gonna stack it. If I didn't have these logs here, I would have to take my truck and my trailer somewhere, fuel. I would have to cut and load this stuff into my own trailer, time. Then I'd have to come back here, possibly pay a toll if I had to go to the next county over, more money and time. Then I'd come here and dump it, and then I would start my process that I'm going to start here. Roll it over to a splitter, split it, and then stack it. So time management comes into play a lot when buying a load of logs. And this is nice stuff. There's not a bunch of crotches in it. It's nice wood. So paying for convenience sometimes does pay off. That's what I'm getting at with these 4 reasons that I've came up with. I figured I'd preface this video a little bit before I fire the 500i up and get ripping into some of this stuff because I've looked at it long enough. Work is crazy still, but I can't buy cool stuff if I don't work. Go figure. Let's get the saw fired up and start cutting on some stuff. Oh yeah, and hey, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the new subscribers, all the existing subscribers, all the comments and love and interactions that I get with each and every one of you. It means a lot to me. So make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you leave a comment after this video. It really helps the channel. So one more thing, I'm going to set a timer on my phone, which will go off in my headphones because I'm jamming music when I'm going to do this. I'm going to set it for 1 hour. I'll probably time lapse a good bit of this. I'm not going to bore you with the saw ripping the whole time. I will let you hear some of it because this 500i rocks, and the bark box on there, oh, it's just music to my ears. But I want to see how much of this I can get cut. There is 22 logs here in this pile. Depending on the diameter of the logs in the log load will depend on how many pieces you actually get. Some of these down towards the bottom are monster pieces, so had that large piece not been in there, maybe he could have got 2 pieces instead of 1, so it would have been more than 20 some pieces of wood. But yeah, that's just an average count of what's in here. I figured I'd let you know that I am going to time myself and see how much I can get cut up in 1 hour. Well, we're 30 minutes in, and I'm running into a bit of a predicament. Due to my limited space here and where we put this gargantuan pile of wood, I'm going to have to start rolling some stuff over here to the 916 because a lot of this is ash and it's bigger stuff. I'm probably going to blast it through with the 916, but I did run into a little bit more hickory here. I got that little bit of hickory still in the trailer. I might actually split this hickory and then worry about this ash. There was a piece of red oak in here too. I'm kind of stuck. I don't have enough room. Somebody buy me a bigger wood yard. Well, all right, we are going to change up a little bit. That was a half hour of cutting. We got a good bit of hickory and ash and that red oak log cut up. There's a couple rounds behind me, but I am running out of space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and at least knock this hickory out so I've got some room over here by the splitter. I'm probably going to go get that stacked because I am separating this hickory. I never get hickory. It's going to be good smoker wood. I am separating the barkless stuff for smoker wood, and I'll keep the barked stuff for home heating. So here we go. Let's bust some of this stuff up and I'll show you that. Well, we got the wheelbarrow filled up and another good pile here of barkless smoker hickory that I'm going to keep separated. And then this here is all the nasty parts of the hickory with the bark on it. It's not really nasty, it's just, you know, the bark stuff. There was one piece of ash in here. My neighbor came over and wanted to see the splitter ran, so he threw a piece of ash up there, so there is a piece in here. I was still going to separate this stuff, but whatever, we'll just mix it in. We're going to go stack this stuff up real quick. There we go. We got about half of a face cord of hickory, barkless, nice smoker grade stuff. We still got a little bit left here on the axis that I couldn't throw in the wheelbarrow, and there is still a little bit more hickory in this pile. Some of these smaller pieces, that one definitely, and this one over here. It's nice to get a load that had some hickory in it, but you could see I kind of made a little bit of a mess over here. I have to continue working myself out of this hole, so maybe next time I do this I'll try to do the whole hour and see if we can actually get through this and you know, not make a mess. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to smash that like button and leave a comment, and we will catch you back here next Saturday, 6:30 a.m. Take care of each other and see ya.